Spike is so pooped, he'll probably fall asleep before having his milk.
I'll take it to him.
No, that's okay. I've got it ready to go.
Aren't you forgetting something?
I will give you a nice big wet kiss on my way back.
Aren't you forgetting to put something in his milk?
What are you talking about? Oh, Spike's vitamins. Thank you.
Not just any vitamins, right? These are from Dr. Hilliard.
You know what? I gotta get him his milk before he falls asleep.
And the date on the bottle, that's the same day you were supposed to see Dr. Mayer.
Zach, what is this?
And when you pulled the records from the hospital, those were Hilliard too, right?
God, one bottle of vitamins and it's the Inquisition. You don't have to drag out the rack.
Apparently I do. I want to get the truth out of you.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Dr. Hilliard is treating Spike. Are we done?
No. Why did you lie to me?
It's not a big secret, Zach. It's just that everyone was busy. There's been so much going on.
I'm your husband. We're a team. We're partners. Partners don't lie to each other. Don't keep secrets from each other. Unless, of course, you don't trust me.
I do trust you.
Apparently not.
I was going to tell you about Dr. Hilliard.
Yeah, when?
When the time was right.
The right time would have been when I asked you a direct question and you decided to lie to me.
Try to see it from my point of view, okay? The last time I took Spike to see Dr. Hilliard, everyone went crazy.
People went crazy because you took him out of the hospital without telling anybody.
No. Everyone freaked out because Dr. Hilliard isn't mainstream. Like I would take Spike to see some witch doctor or something. But Spike was never at risk. I know a lot more about Dr. Hilliard now, and I'm telling you, I am convinced that he can cure Spike. He can help him.
In secret.
It was my idea to keep the whole thing quiet. You don't understand. Zach, I'm so convinced that this doctor is going to work that I had to beg him to take Spike's case.
Since when do you have to beg a doctor to take a case?
Since Ryan came with me and treated the man like a criminal.
So Ryan is part of this?
Yeah, but he was such a jerk to Dr. Hilliard. I mean, he even hired Aiden to investigate the man, for God's sakes.
At least somebody's thinking clearly.
But they didn't find... There's nothing to find. Dr. Hilliard's a reputable doctor.
Hey, let me ask you something. You were standing right here this morning. Tell me how happy you were, how confident you were in the future. Spike was getting better and we were working together. And this whole time you were sitting on this. Were you ever going to tell me?
Yes, of course.
When the time is right.
Zach, the only reason that I didn't tell you was because I was afraid that you would react the same way Ryan did.
I'm not Ryan. I told you I would support you in anything you want to do. If you want to look into alternative medicines, I'll do that with you.
But you've been nothing but negative about Dr. Hilliard.
You haven't given me a chance to be on your side. So many questions and not enough answers. I know you want Spike to be better. Not just better, you want him to be perfect because you're his mom.
I don't need your permission or your approval. I know what I'm doing.
Hey, listen to you. You're scared. You're racing towards the one answer that you want to hear.
Spike can be cured.
And
I know that
if anybody else
can.
has an answer, you don't want to hear it because we're wrong and you're right.
I know that there's a cure. I know there is. We just have to find it. I won't not look because some doctors think that Spike's deafness is permanent.
It's a possibility we got to consider.
You're already there, aren't you? Did you even mean what you said when you said... You told me that you would help me look for cures, Zach. I mean, were you just humoring me? Be honest. You think that I should just give up and accept that Spike will be deaf for the rest of his life, just like Ryan has?
Yes, I do.
So you think there's no hope for Spike?
It's not what I said.
You think Spike is permanently deaf?
Dr. Norton is the leading specialist in the country.
Oh, well then it must be etched in stone.
And his diagnosis was pretty clear.
Yes, I know what he said, Zach. I just can't believe that you said it. So all of this encouragement and support, you were humoring me? Is that it? The poor, whacked-out mother in denial? What did you think, that I would just forget after a while, that I would just give up? Have you ever known me to give up on anything?
No.
Okay, then why in the hell would you think that you could humor me into accepting that Spike will be permanently deaf?
There are other options.
That's not good enough.
He can hear again with implants.
Right. Not in the water. Implants can't be worn in the water. So when the other kids are swimming and they're playing Marco Polo and having fun, Spike will be sidelined. I mean, is that what you want for him?
There's more to life than a pool party.
Right. Okay, well, there's school. And a lot of schools don't accept children with cochlear implants. So what if Spike wants to go to the same school as his friends, but he can't because of the implant?
He can hear again. Isn't that the important thing?
Zach, the device will be outside of his head. People will see it. They'll see it and they'll know that he's deaf. And they'll take advantage of him and they'll treat him differently.
No one's taking advantage of our boy.
I don't want my son to go to some special school. It's like, I don't want him in special classes, okay? I don't want people talking to him slowly and treating him like he is some invalid. I don't want my child to not have the things that the other children get. It's not going to happen. No, no, no. I will not let that happen to Spike.
You're just gonna keep doing what you're doing, huh? Your own thing. Cutting me out of it. Cutting everybody out of it. Hiding things.
I will do whatever it takes to help my son. Don't ask me not to help my son.
It's your son now. Your son, nobody else's.
Oh, come on. Don't be ridiculous. It's not what I mean.
That's what you said. We're a family. We discuss things together and we decide things together.
Yes, but your mind is completely closed.
What, yours isn't? I say something you don't like and you cut me out of the process.
I'm just trying to do what's best for Spike.
So we're on the same team, so one more time for the record. If you want to look into alternative medicine, I will do that with you.
As long as it's not Dr. Hilliard.
I don't care if it's Dr. Hilliard. I don't care who it is. But I'm going to need more than a bottle of vitamins and a pamphlet. Come on, I'm skeptical. I have a right to be skeptical and I have a right to say it.
Zach, you're right. Of course you do. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't want to keep this from you. I hate keeping things from you. I want us to do this together. I do.
You mean it?
I mean it. If you talk to Dr. Hilliard, you'll see that he really is Spike's best hope. You'll see he's legitimate.
Let's give it a shot. We'll go see you, Dr. Hilliard. But our family's not just you and me anymore. We'll all go. You, me, Annie, and Ryan.
No. No, not Ryan.
Did you hear anything I said to you? We have an agreement. No more secrets, right?
Ryan will try to stop me.
He's Spike's dad. You don't want to say something to him?
I want to wait until we see if Dr. Hilliard's treatment works.
Not if the treatments work or they don't. We should tell him now.
Whose side are you on?
I'm on Spike's side. I'm going to do what's best for him.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Behind his father's back.
Ryan will shut Dr. Hilliard down. I don't want to miss out on Spike's chance for a cure because his father is unreasonable.
Either you tell Ryan or I will.
On the next, All My Children.
Ava is gonna make me independently wealthy. She just doesn't know it yet.
Don't you think that we should take this party somewhere else?
Boring?
I don't ever want to hear you badmouth Greenlee again because you're acting just like him.